cool. I'm Ben Jarrell, and I've never done one of these before. So, I guess if anybody has any questions, they can ask me. Cool. Alright. So I'm just here to talk about the EP and answer anybody's questions, and hey. Hello. Nice. Yeah. So I'm not sure who's listened to the EP or who hasn't, but the round table's been doing a really good job of promoting it, so I appreciate that for sure. I guess I don't know. Do I wait for somebody to ask a question, or do I just kind of
play a song?
All right, yeah. Well, I'll just play a song. Let's see here.
Interview?
Want
me to just interview you?
Yeah, I know, it would make it easier, wouldn't it? Hey there. Alright, well, here's one off the EP that I wrote about my dad's old car. She's pearl white, red stripes, and 427. She'll spin tires and spit fire roaring up to the heavens. I must have hit 150 or ever turned 11. Just my dad and I in his old 67. I first drove that car when I was just a kid. Sit up on his lap, we do parking lot skits. She never choked, never smoked, posi rear, no peg leg. Just my dad and I in his old 67. Lord, she was loud and mean, never a trailer queen. The fastest damn car that I'd ever seen. See red and blues, some traffic cop, if we're going 120. If I ever make enough money to just throw some away, I'm gonna build that car for myself one day. Old guitar in the back, pretty lady by my side. Drive that car so damn fast I just travel back in time. Lord, she was loud and mean, never a trailer queen. The fastest damn car that I'd ever seen. He saw red and blues from some traffic cop. Might as well not even stop. I want to build one that's loud and mean, not a trailer queen. The fastest damn car that I've ever seen. I see red and blues from some traffic cop. Even if I've hit 120, I'd probably still stop. She's pearl white, red stripes, and 427. She'll spin tires and spit fire roaring up to the heavens. I must have hit 150 or I ever turned 11. Just my dad and I in his old 67. Just my dad and I in his old 67. I sure miss my dad. in his old 67. Alright. Hey everybody, I was reading your messages while I was singing.
Billy asked to explain 67 a bit.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. My dad was really into building hot rods, so I don't know. He had a lot of cars, but the coolest one he had was this '67 Camaro, and I don't know, man. I just had fond memories of that car, and always wanted one, and so I wrote a song about it. I don't know.
Did he really run red lights?
And the song is extremely accurate. It's one of the few songs I have that's not really embellished for the sake of a good story. It's pretty much, I don't know. It seemed like a pretty easy one to write because I was just like, let's just think about stuff that happened with Dad's car. If I look away too, my manager's here because I suck at this kind of stuff. So he kind of like he's my training wheels when it comes to like interviews and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm from South Alabama, and I live in Nashville, and I had a really long rehearsal with my band today, so my voice is a little out there. And traffic in Nashville sucks, and it's getting cold. So, let's see, 99 years. Thanks. Yeah, that one. A buddy of mine from Florida we wrote that song together. He unfortunately passed away. But anyways, when we wrote the song, that's actually what Nocturne's about. But anyways, we read a newspaper story about these two brothers, and one of them, long story short, one of them was accused of murder and didn't do it, and went to prison for it anyways, and that sucks. So we wrote a song about that. Play your favorite song, like ever.
Play 99 years, man.
I'm not sure if I'll tell you what, I'll play 99 years because I think the responses are a little bit delayed. I don't know, I probably don't have the best internet, so when you say play your favorite song, you if you mean like of all time or off the EP or record or whatever, just let me know. Anyways, yeah, I'll play 99 years. Well, I walked to the barrel of a gun. I couldn't call anything I'd done. Blood on the street, a man lay dead. Well, the cop said, confess to your crime. Well, you're looking at a lot of time, 'cause I lay chained to that hospital bed. Well, the gal fell hard right on me, 99 years and I'll be free. Hell, I kinda wish they'd given me a chair. Now I spend my days, liars and thieves, and no one ever visits me. No, I don't think that anyone still cares. Think prison bars are cold, and buddy, think of this. Try standing behind them, a crime you didn't commit. But the TV said I was guilty. That old jury, they agreed, not thinking twice about the life they'd stole from me. It'll be 99 years, then I'll be free. Now I spend Sunday mornings hardwood pew just to listen to that chaplain preaching words about Jesus and how he's gonna set me free. Yeah, there's a man upstairs that holds a key, and only one man that can set me free. And reads water on the plaque upon his desk. An hour a day out in that yard, another man earns his scars, treated like a dog that's been forced to fight. Yeah, we're treated like animals, filling with rage, and got guards beating on my cage. And one of these days might have to turn and bite in. Think prison bars are cold, buddy, you think this? Try standing behind them for a crime you didn't commit. But TV said I was guilty, and that old jury, they agreed, not thinking twice about the life they stole from me. It'll be 99 years, and then I'll be free. Think prison bars are cold, and buddy, you think of this? Try standing behind them for a crime you didn't commit. But TV said I was guilty, that old jury, they agreed, not thinking twice about the life they stole from me. And it'll be 99 years, and I'll be free. All right. Cool. Thank you. Oh, Foster. That's so awesome, man. Foster Barnes is a dobro player friend of mine from Florida. Miss you, dude. Thank you. I do have a new EP out. Sorry guys, I'm just like really tired. We had a really long rehearsal, so we finally got a new permanent band put together, and it was a lot of work, and they're really great. But of course, because of that, we practiced probably more than we should have. Yeah, sure, yeah, I can do Nocturne. This is way easier for me. I mean, like, if you guys just want to like shoot me a request for like the next hour, I totally prefer singing and playing guitar than talking. I'm not as good at that. So, this is one I wrote about my one of my best friends. That he passed away, and I was trying to think about like what he like kind of what was going through his head, because unfortunately he knew it was coming. And yeah, there you go. And it was by his own doing. So I don't know, it was one of those kind of stream of thought songs. I definitely didn't sit down and spend much time on it. I was just really, I was in a lot of grief, kind of in a dark place, and it just came out. So. Oh, also, I'm not going to sit here and put it in open tuning for one song. I played it open tuning on the EP. I'm just going to give you the dive bar version, if that's all right. I see shadows dancing at a jig of despair, singing songs of ill emotion, running their fingers through my hair. As this pen of mine pours a lyric line, it writes the words of fear for that clock in mine. I've stolen time and trapped it inside here. My strings are cold and metal, and they sing a different tune. All stretched and strung like a junkie, 4 days without his spoon. And reality speaks so clearly when it lies inside my ears. Well, it burns my pride, it blinds my eyes when the song becomes a mirror. I'm walking down life's road, I'm wearing shotgun shells for booze. That trail of life, it's a dime, and I'm a tugging at its roots. They say all may be forgiven, yet I sit not in graves. For the anger in my heart has put scars upon my face. For the anger in my heart has put scars on my face. Alright. There's actually a live video that we shot at Southern Ground Studio in Studio A on YouTube as well. If you guys want to go find that and share it around. It's the cameras that were used on that were certainly a little higher quality than my iPad here. So it's one of those things where I can't hear what you're hearing, so I'm kind of just like, well, hopefully, you know. Thank you. Appreciate that. So Susan said something about Pitch Me Pennies.
It might be your favorite.
Huh?
It might be your favorite.
I think, yeah, Pitch Me Pennies is probably my favorite one off the EP. This is the first song I wrote when I moved to Nashville. Thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. And Billy. Yeah, so the EP was recorded at Southern Ground Studio in Nashville, and my buddy Preston Tate White, he's also my producer. He played piano on it, and we just sat down in the same room and we just played them together in one night. And then, you know, my guitar player in the band, in the full electric band, Jesse Ebel, he actually mixed and mastered it. So it's kind of like the whole band is kind of like this giant unit of DIY, you know. So I'm really thankful to have, you know, my manager and all those people surrounding me. Definitely don't have to worry about any pressure from, you know, mainstream Nashville. So, but anyways, so Pitch Me Pennies is another song on the EP, and it's the first song I wrote when I moved to Nashville. I was busking on Broadway because I didn't know any better, and I wasn't making any money, so I got pissed off, and I was like, well, nobody's listening anyway, so I just sat there and wrote a song on the side of the road. This is what happened. I'll never understand what drives a man down this street. Forlorn tales, misfortune's game, the hide and seek. And all the while, sounds from the underground rumble beneath your feet. I'll never understand drives a man down this street. Pitch me pennies so I don't feel so broke. Yeah, I need some courage so I don't choke. Little sunshine and I'll fare better than I did in the rain. Just pitch me pennies and need a little change. A lot of folks riding around high on pipe dreams in desperation. Masking fear by tearing down other folks' determination. It's like they're waiting on some second coming, some sudden clue of inspiration. A lot of folks riding around high on pipe dreams in desperation. Pitch me pennies so I don't feel so broke. Yeah, I need some courage so I don't choke. A little sunshine and I'll feel better than I did in the rain. Pitch me pennies, I need a little change. All right, cool. That was fun. I'm trying not to sing too loud either, you know, I don't want to piss off the neighbors too much, so. It is on iTunes, thank you. I appreciate that. So.
There's going to be a video to that.
Yeah, we are. We're making a music video for that song. And it'll have a little bit more. There's going to be like a video version track of the song. Thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. There's going to be a music video, and it's just going to be kind of something silly that we're going to do. Thank you, Foster. And there'll be like a video version of that song with some other instruments on it, but like I'm not going to make people like pay for the song again, so it'll be, that one will be free. That version will be free on iTunes later once the video comes out. So and I got a full-length record that they're just finishing up at Southern Ground as well. Full band, great band played on it, and it's weird because I like want to give everybody credit, but then also I don't want to be like name dropping either. So I don't know. You can look it up and see everybody that played on it. They're all awesome. So actually, what I'll do is I'm gonna go back to what that I can't remember which person asked, but my favorite song that I wrote, and I have a favorite song, you know, on the EP, but the favorite song that I wrote. I mean, I could struggle or no. So I really like. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I really like old bluegrass and country music and rock and roll and all kinds of stuff. And as a result, I have an affinity for murder ballads. I love murder ballads. And although the record's going to be a little bit more rock and roll probably than the EP, well, it is a lot more rock and roll than the EP. It's still country and rock and roll. I just, I mean, I figured, you know, nobody on Music Row is going to want it anyway, so I might as well have fun and do what I want. So, but I wrote a song, and that song ended up being the title track, and and it's a murder ballad, and it's called Troubled Times in a Travel Town. Hey there. Billy was born an outsider over on the north end of town. He was weird, awkward, and strange, and didn't have too many friends to hang around. He'd push and pull for culture, nothing ever came up into view. Something evil, light and wait for him to have nothing to do. Well, he met her at a bar in Ozone. He'd spend most every night. Over time he'd won her heart, saying just about everything right. Late one night they took a ride along out on Highway 109. Police found her in a shallow grave by the roadside. Troubled times in a tribal town, idle hands hanging around. Troubled times in a tribal town, and that devil plays when the sun goes down. Yeah, it'll be on vinyl. Everyone knew it was Billy, and the next morning sheriffs were pounding on his door. Hey, Billy, don't try to hide. We saw you hanging around here all those nights before. He opened up his door. He's still wearing that bloody shirt. And they said, what do you got to say for yourself? Said I made it quit for anything that's worth. Troubled times in a tribal town, idle hands hanging around. Troubled times in a tribal town, that devil plays when the sun goes down. Well, they sentenced Billy to death. Take yellow mamas and let you ride. Preacher man saying his last rites for today, it's the day he's gonna die. Now before we hit switch, you got anything to say? He said, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, at least you gave me something to do today. Troubled times in a tribal town, idle hands hanging around. Troubled times in a tribal town, and that devil plays when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down. Cool. And yeah, so it looks like Mickey let you guys know in the comments there about the new album. It's going to be coming out in March of 2019. It will be available on vinyl. And the executive producer of this whole project is Mr. Todd Whitaker. He's watching now. So now I can't make any more mistakes. So, no, I'm kidding. Hey, Todd. So, all right, let's see. Has anybody got any questions or anything? Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Something about the Camry.
What?
The Camry.
Oh, the Dragon Wagon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we yes, thank you, Todd. Very big thank you, Todd. And Todd Joseph Anderson, another good buddy of mine. Good dobro, guitar, drummer, everything player. Hello, Todd.
Let's see here. We've got a good tight band. We had our finalized kind of band rehearsal today, and we found the right guys, and they are really good. So we're going to try to be playing out as much as we can regionally. So if you know anybody that's wanting some music in their area, they can get in contact with Mickey Wrangler or go to benjarrell.com. Hey, Cody. It's Cody. Cody Vokar is definitely one of my good buddies down in Florida. He played music with me for many years down there, and now I'm trying to convince him to quit his job and move to Nashville, like all of my other friends. So anyways, yeah, we got a good live band, and now we're just looking to play as much as possible. And if you hear cats, that's because they're cats. My favorite rock song to cover. Cody, let's see. All right, let's start with favorite rock song to cover. I'll tell you one of my favorite rock songs to cover, but I'm not going to do it with just the acoustic. I got to do it with the band. And I would say, I know I said that like I was going to have the answer to the question, but I don't. So let me think for a minute. Yeah. Well, thanks, Cody, dude. Cody actually, because Brendan helped write a lot of the songs, and I'm trying to convince Cody to move here too. Cody's getting some of the publishings on some of the songs that me and Brendan wrote. So when you guys buy that EP, you're actually going to be giving old Cody a little bit of money too. So thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. My favorite rock song is probably Fire on the Mountain by Marshall Tucker Band, but I just went to Macon, Georgia last week, and so I'm like really on an Allman Brothers kick again, because they're definitely one of my favorite bands. And then let me see, my writing process. I don't really know exactly what it is, but a lot of times it's just being super observant all the time, and like listening to everything people say, and then just like sometimes you'll catch a line, and then like you'll come up with a melody on the guitar later, and then that line will kind of fit. And sometimes I'll just write the songs musically first, sometimes all the way through musically first, and then kind of Waylon Jennings always said it, if you play it, like it'll draw out the words. But then at the same time I'll sit down and write words and just kind of let them sit there until I find the music for it. So I don't know. I don't know. I write a bunch of different ways, really. I don't know. I try not to write the same way, if I can help it. So yeah, there's that. I'm like, I know Cody's watching this right now, and he's like, "Oh, cool, yeah, dude, hasn't changed at all, dude." But yeah, I don't really know. I'm just gonna play another song. Let's see. You know what? Screw it. I'll play it. Is it okay if I play another one from the record?
Yeah.
All right. So I got a really good friend of mine up in Central Oregon. His name's Garrett Miller. He's a great banjo player and guitar player and singer. And him and I wrote this song together, and I'll give him credit where credit's due. He beat me to half of it. He beat me the first half. But he watched a documentary on HBO about a heroin epidemic going on in Cape Cod. This is an older documentary probably, and there was a girl on there named Marissa, and unfortunately she didn't make it, and it bummed him out, so he started writing this song. And then he showed me, and I was like, "Oh, you got to let me write the song with you." So I went home and I watched the documentary, and then it made me really sad. And then we wrote the song. So this is another one that's going to be on the full-length record. These songs are a lot louder because we had a full band on that record. So and plenty of pedal steel. Don't worry. I won't make a full band record without pedal steel. So yeah, here's Marissa.
Well, she set her sails, the salt in her veins. Her ambitions only answered the world filled with pain. Age 23, green-eyed and free. Lord, won't you help me, for this is my plea. Deliver me from evil, misery and woe. They keep me from the demons, they push me from the shore. The waves they will swim, and that tempest me toss. If the storm keeps on raging, to the depths I'll be lost. Cabin bells toll and the waves that crash down. The ocean of life, it'll toss you around. It's the great undertow, and it's pulling her away. With a brain underwater in a world gone insane. And she ain't got nobody, she's at the helm all alone. Sailing through the darkness, find her way home. Cabin bells toll and the waves that crash down. The ocean of life, it'll toss you around. Toll and the waves that crash down. The ocean of life, it'll toss you around. Cabin bells toll and the waves that crash down. The ocean of life, it'll toss you around. Cabin bells toll and the waves that crash down. The ocean of life, it'll toss you around. Cool. Alright. Hey Rob, my bass player's in here now. And there's Josh. Josh, I don't really know what your title is, but Josh is part of Vision 8 Entertainment, who is the company that is executive producing everything we're doing. The only reason we're able to do anything we're doing on the financial side of things is because of those guys and their awesome work. So I got to make sure that, thank you, Ed. I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Cool. Are there any questions? I feel like I've been talking a lot. I don't really know what about.
You just started interviewing you?
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Huh?
Start interviewing you?
Yeah, just do that.
Alright. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color's brown. It is.
That's a great answer, though.
It never looks dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can be as dirty as you want, and brown's just always gonna be brown, you know.
Tell me about
Thank you. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you.
Why are you obsessed with the Mazdas?
No.
Yeah, no Miatas.
Mm-mm. I'm getting all kinds of friend requests from people.
Tell us about Mickey.
Oh, Thank you so much, Susan. See, this is why I need like some prompting. You totally saved me. So my EP art was done by Johnny Dismal. He's this awesome visual artist in California. And the cool thing is like when he did our artwork, he did a physical painting. I have the physical painting framed on my wall, and then he's probably going to be doing a lot more of our artwork. Didn't you go to UWEA? I don't know what that is. What is UWEA? If it's some sort of like long-term college, it definitely wasn't me. If you're probably mistaking me for someone else. Anyways, yeah. So Johnny did a great job on the artwork, and he's probably gonna be doing a lot of our future artwork. I'm a big fan of the Drive-By Truckers, and I like that West Free did a lot of their artwork. And whenever you see their artwork anywhere, if you're a fan, you know that that's that band. So I kind of want to try to use as much of Johnny Dismal's artwork as I can in the future. Now, the first cover of the full-length album won't feature his artwork. We've got something kind of special for that, but he's going to be doing some of the artwork for some of the singles. He doesn't know that yet because I got to like call him in the next couple days and arrange it, but we're going to have him doing some of the singles artwork as we release singles from now into spring 2019. Do all of your songs have meaning and connect to a time in your life? Some of them connect. Oh, thanks, Billy. Some of them, and yes, I'm a big West Free fan as well. Hello there. Let's see here. Let me see if I can expand that. I can't read the bigger messages for some reason.
The lyrics seem to be quite genuine. Do they connect to a time?
Oh, yeah. So, all right, I'll get to yours in a second, Billy. So let's do Josh's first. So some of those songs are very personal, and some of them are 100% accurate and non-embellished. Some of them, like Troubled Times in a Travel Town, is from a story that I heard, and then obviously I changed stuff so nobody would hunt me down or sue me or anything. And then some of them are just like listening to people in bars. Like sometimes I'll just go to a bar by myself and just sit there and listen to people talk, and then somebody will say something cool, or I'll hear somebody will tell a story about something bad or good that happened, and I'll just sit there and write it down on my notepad and then take it home and turn it to a song sometimes. My favorite Drive-By Truckers song would definitely be a tie between Lookout Mountain and Outfit. So, I'm definitely an Isbell fan, but I also like that band in its own right as well. I actually was a Drive-By Trucker fan, and then I wasn't aware of Isbell's solo stuff for a while, and then one of our old tour managers, Chris, he was playing Southeastern all the time on the road, and eventually kind of turned me on to his stuff, so I like some of his stuff as well. I love this bar. Is that a request for something? Or is he just in a bar and just letting us all know that he likes it? If it's a request, I don't know that song. Sorry.
Drunk in his living room, enjoying live music.
Yeah. That's something I would do too. Sorry, I don't know that one if that's a song request. If not, that's cool, dude. You're in a bar that you love. Let's see, there's Strummer.
Like 10
Okay, so I'll answer a few more questions, and then I'm going to play one more song before we wrap it up. Some of my influences. Well, I don't drink too heavily. No, I'm kidding. It's weird because I can't tell if I tell a joke and, nobody's like, hey, Plus, my aunt's watching now, so now I'm, thinking about stuff a little bit more, Yeah. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Dan. Awesome. Dan, yeah, some of my friends from Florida. I need to get down there. So, some of my influences. I like anything from the late 70s and early 80s. If I had to pick a favorite band and I could only pick one, it would probably be Alabama, because that's what I was exposed to the most. outside of Alabama, I like Marshall Tucker Band, early Leonard Skinner, early Charlie Daniels Band, Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen. Writer's block is not a real thing, in my opinion. It's just a lot of work to sit down and write songs. Like, I don't get writer's block. That's just something I say when I'm too lazy to write. So it's like, you got to treat it like if you were building a house, you wouldn't have like, I don't feel like putting up the wood framing today block. You know what I mean? It was just, you just don't feel like doing it. So I just write really bad songs if I can't think of like a good one to write. I write a lot of bad songs, and then every once in a while I'll get in the right mindset and write a good one. But if you don't like sit down and discipline yourself to write all the time, the good ones aren't going to come that easily, and it's really just, it's kind of a bummer. Graham Parsons. I like Graham Parsons, but Dan, I live in Nashville now, and I'm so tired of hearing Graham Parsons. Like, I'm sorry, like, if somebody gets offended, whatever. Like, he's great and everything, but man, they play so much of his stuff down here that I'm burnt out on it, Like, the Birds are rad, and, like, Flying Burrito Brothers, all that stuff's cool, but I wouldn't list him as, like, a huge influence. Now, there's a guitar player that played in those bands, like Clarence White. Now, I like him a lot. Do your songs come like lightning bolts ever? Nocturne, one of the songs on the EP, was one of those, but I don't, every once in a while, but I still have to make the decision to sit down and write a song. I don't really ever have like one just come out of midair. Oh, that's awesome. You have all the original vinyl. Well, if the record does really well, I'll buy all of it off of you. No, I'm kidding. I've got a lot of their stuff too. They're one of my favorite bands. But no, as far as the lightning bolt, do the songs come like lightning bolts? Everybody else can read these, right? I don't sound like a crazy person. Do I need to repeat the questions? Okay, cool. What age did you start playing guitar and begin writing originals? I started messing around with guitar when I was 8, and I got serious about it when I was 13, and then I wasn't serious about it, and then I played bass and played in rock and roll bands and got a bunch of tattoos and realized that wasn't exactly for me. And then I started getting serious about writing probably when I was in my mid-20s, and I'm 31 now. So about 6 years I've been writing heavily. I wrote my first song when I was 14, but I didn't start like disciplining myself until about 5 years ago. I love this bar with Toby Keith. Can you play this song? No, I don't know that song. I do some covers, but I don't do a whole lot of covers. I kind of burned out on doing that. He's a great singer, though, like, no question about it. Just not really my jive, man. I don't know, do people still talk like that?
Jive.
Did you just start with chords, or did you start reading music? I cannot read music. I'm trying to learn to read music and, like, get better at my number system, because everyone who plays, like, an instrument in Nashville just about reads music, and it's really intimidating, and it's really hard to communicate. So I encourage everybody to learn to read music. If Cody or Kathleen or anybody seeing this, of course, they're going to call me out, because I was always like, I don't need to read music. But yeah, I'm just now starting to read music. Mostly I hum a melody, I find it on the guitar, and then I find out what key that melody's in, and then I start building chords around that. Sometimes I just start with chords, sometimes I just start with words. It's just kind of like whatever I'm feeling. I will tell you this, though, watching lots of documentaries and reading lots of books about music really makes it easier to write songs. When you read about other people and how they wrote songs. I want to hear an original. This is the first time I've gotten to check it. Okay, what do we got? We got a time for like one more song, and then we're probably going to wrap it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Matt. Yeah, actually, we're going to probably be wrapping up, but I think it saves these live videos, so you can like go back and watch some of the other songs. So I'm going to do one more, and then we're probably going to call it for this evening. But I really appreciate, Outlaw Music Roundtable having us on here and letting me get on here and do this because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, California Cold. This is gonna be the new record. Yeah. So we're gonna do one more off the new record. I did a few off the EP. The EP's available right now on iTunes, Amazon, blah 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 blah. My website's benjarrell.com. If you guys want us to play somewhere, solo, duo, full band, nice, Rob. Good job there. Awesome. Saw that. If you guys want us to play, you know, we're grassroots, and I'm not too big for my britches, so as long as I can pay the boys and we can get there and back, we'd love to come play for you. So this is a song that I wrote for a friend of mine who was going through a divorce out in California, and yeah, it's called California Cold Winds, and this one will be on the record as well, coming out in spring. So.
She said, I feel like running sometimes. The roads, they always seem to wind right around again. It's the same place we started out. When I return, it seems a little colder now. She said, I'm standing in deep water and there's no land inside, and no one out there to hold me tonight. Yeah, it feels like a losing battle, living this settled life, with no passion to breathe in the world outside. She quivered like a cold wind that pulled her down further from the woman she wanted to be. Something more than someone's lover now, just a face like all the others to one day forget about, throw away. She ain't too proud to cry about the things she's done or lied about, when all she ever wanted to do was fight. And that guilt's held her down in its shadows, keep the sun down. She quivered like a cold wind and pulled her down further from the woman she wanted to be. Something more than someone's lover now, just a face like all the others, and one day forget about and throw away. Said I think I'm gonna rest a while, sleep off this sadness so I can rise up stronger than today. And in her restful bliss, her dreams they swirl. She saw again that little girl somehow had lost her way. She quivered like a cold wind and pulled her down further from the woman she wanted to be. Something more than someone's lover now, just a face like all the others, and one day forget about, throw away. She quivered like a cold wind that pulled her down further from the woman she wanted to be.
Alright guys, that about does it. I really appreciate you guys checking it out, and you can look for the album in spring 2019, and the EP's available now, and the name of the band is Ben Jarrell's Roadside Revival. So keep in touch, and you know, I don't know, yeah, enjoy, you know, send us a message, we'll send you a Christmas card. Have a good one. Thank you.